Welcome everyone to RFPW Fight Night episode 193. You're watching us live once again from the Ziggadam in Amsterdam, Netherlands. And we've got a jam-packed episode for you. In the main event of tonight, the vacant Women's Championship on the line in a triple threat match. But before we go there, we kickstart tonight with a match scheduled for one fall. And introducing first, from Valkenburg, the Netherlands, ranked number 11 on the order merit, the former 7-time EFED champion, the former 2-time EFED World Champion, and the former 4-time Tag Team Champion. 5-time Tag Team Champion, I'm being corrected here, Jeffrey Blight. Let's not forget he also owns his place, so but he's always in a fair fight, so let's see what that will bring. Oh, it's gonna be a good night. I hope everybody's doing fine here, because we have an Open Championship challenge as Dutch Giant defends that title against an unknown opponent, and Richard Everett goes up against Edward Jackson. No, Richard Everett goes up against SKC for the European Championship. And Architect will be returning to the ring against Edward Jackson. So don't forget to stay tuned to your screens, because it's going to be a very interesting one. And the opponent from Canada, rank number 16, the former European champion, Jackson. Oh! He's got to prove himself back in here tonight after losing the European Championship last week to SKC. Let's say Eva can bounce back, because the line is so crowded. That's to say, ladies, this European Championship division heating up. So the fight for your own right and the place in line for the title is unmatched, uncanny. Let's see if he can fight back. No more rematch clauses this season. That has been determined by the board. Unless you really earn your shot back into it, it's back to the end of the line for you. Of course, exception granted, but that's the regular way we're going to do things. Use the hashtag fight, and if you want to tweet out, send your tweets at RFPWEFate. And we're on the way in the first match up of the evening. If you want to check out the entire match card, you can. And go subscribe to our YouTube and follow us on our Twitter, which will help immensely. If you do so, please do so. Lovely running moonsault. Let's say where the submission lays into. No ropes clawed yet, so this counts as a valid move. Doesn't really look that. Jeffrey really goes for it. Oh, hops over now. That might provide an opening. Try to go for the STO or a reverse leg sweep. Look at that. Springboard louver kick with a backflip. Uh-oh, and now you know what is coming. This is pain at its finest by Jackson Oak. Oh no, look at that. And this orc coming in, yes, demolition moving in from Jackson Oak. And that leaves us questioning, in 2 weeks' time at the Crossroads pay-per-view, we'll walk away as a champions then. Next week we'll crown all the #1 contenders that will line up And we're also already seeing some interesting things take shape. Oh, look at the torque in the arm. Hellbent on destructing the lower back area and the arms. Trying to take any possible physically advantage in the speed and agility that Blight might have. Oak systematically running a true springboard bulldog. Now moving up to the top rope again. Oh, what a drop kick from the top rope. Yes, that might be the end of it all, and it is. Look at that, huge kick across the face. Hooks the leg in. And that's straight. Jackson Oak is your winner. And then breaking news, next week's Fight Night 194 is exclusively on our website at rfpwefed.weebly.com on the main page. So don't miss out on that, where we'll see all the new #1 contenders crowned. And a new women's, well, team, stable, whatever you want to call them, will start and try to take over. But not before we move on. The Dutch Giant has the Open Championship to defend. Not only in RFPW, but it depends on who's coming out. And the following is the Open Championship matchup. And it's scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the challenger from Leeds, England. He is the former European champion, 2 times, a former tag team champion, and a former 2-time EFED champion, Warrior J. Dallas. Let's see what's going to happen, but first he's decided to take a microphone, so let's see what he's got to say. So I see there are a lot of new faces around here, and I just want to personally say congratulations and welcome to RFPW. Also, just a little words of wisdom: never be comfortable and always try to get to the top. With that being said, I want to issue a challenge to any of the rookies in the back. If you have what it takes to beat one of the best, come down to the ring and face me if you want to make a name for yourself. See you next week as the Open Champion. Let's see if that is the case. Can Dallas become the new Open Champion? We saw what happened last week. Blake Elliott tried to become that, but he met this amazing man, 7 feet 2 inches tall. He is the Open Champion, the Dutch Giant. He methodically destructed Blake Elliott, and he's still recovering from that, as Blake Elliott will not be in action this week due to minor injuries. Blake Elliott will hope that everything's fine, but he's definitely tearing through possibly all of the veterans here in RFPW. Gotta be careful to see what that's gonna bring. And the Open Championship on the line. Also next week, the Church of Light in the #1 contendership match. Who they'll face, still unknown. But as much to tell as next week also returning is Dan Masters. After going AWOL for the last couple of weeks, Edward Jackson called him out. Defeated Rick Blight Kurvers last week for the EFED title. This week against the returning Architect of non-title matchup. But Dallas, now, this moment, the Open Championship, the new belt that can be defended in and outside of RFPW, but is sanctioned by us. Challengers always able, even not under contract with RFPW, on behalf of their respective promotions, they will have to make an offer, and then we'll see what will happen going forward. Right, that is it. The Open Championship on the line. And everybody's open to challenge. Dutch Giant. Just look at the sheer size difference. Oh, lovely DDT by Dallas. Getting off to a quick, big start. Always trying to take out the arms. The swinging hammers of Thor, you could call them. Jesus. Look at the size of this man. But he's also mysterious. We don't know where he's actually from. But look at the size of that man. Poor Dallas. But if he can try to take out the base, he's got an opportunity there, just like that. Hopping into the ropes, now taking out the legs. Smart strategy there. But he looked at the back body roll. And now Dallas going to the top rope. Will that open up opportunities? It might. It should. Look at that. Elbow drop connecting after a huge front flip. 2 count. Well, we know he's Dutch in day, but we don't know exactly where he's from in the Netherlands. So try to dig that out if he ever says something, but he doesn't talk. He just fights. He just wrestles. That's all he does. Oh, look at that. Oh, Dallas. The elbow drop now. Oh, the air knocked out. And that is it. Wow, it looked promising from the start for Dallas. The Warrior J. But no cigar. The offense, the variation was well done. But when that elbow hit that sternum, it was all done and dusted. Your winner. And still the Open Champion. The Dutch Giant. We now move on because there's still a lot of action left to come. But first up, we got this one-on-one match coming up for you. The following match is scheduled for 1 fall and introducing first. Making his debut here tonight. From Houston, Texas. Oh no, he made his debut last week actually. I'm rattling. Then came up into losing effort to Richard Everett from Houston, Texas. It's Jude Drama. Ex-NFL player, college D1 wrestling graduate. He knows what to do. Let's see what comes up from there on next up. See, I has not been added to the order merit, so that's why I didn't catch him. That is unfortunate. But you can't have it all. But big drama. Some drama time 316 coming in for you. But I think this time, after the display of last week, Jig Drama's got some opportunities. But if it's more than enough, I don't know. The workhorse, that is Jig Drama. But it's got a tough opponent. Because even though in a losing effort last week for the IFA Championship, you don't underestimate this man from Pang, Netherlands. Oh yes, he's a 2-time IFA European champion. The 3-time 600-day rating IFA champion. The UK 2021 Wrestling Grand Prix winner. The 2019 World Championship winner. And Hall of Famer, Rick Blight Kurvers. Let's party. Got nothing more to prove, but in the all-time career prize money board, the Elite. 19,727 frontiers and 50 cents. Now brings him to number 6 in the order merit so far this season. Well, that is a problem. Let's see if drama can cause the upset against one, if not the best wrestler of RFPW all time. Held that IFA championship nearly 2 years out of the 8 we exist. That is something, I can tell you that. Oh goodness. What a painful landing. Might that be it with the brainbuster? No, 1 count. Oh, Duke really underestimated Blight Kurvers there. Oh, elbows to the forehead. Taking him down now. Tilting him over. Good shot with a kick to the sternum. Into the corner now. That's where the danger starts, Manning. Drama counter now. Quick combination stunner. 1, 2. Ooh, so close. Oh no! Countered completely. Look at that. What a power slam. The workout's knockout failed. Blight Kurvers completely countered that. And that's what you're going to get. Spin around. Cover now. 1, 2, 3. The party has started already in the Ziggerdome. And that went over much quicker than I would have expected. What that? Wow, I had not expected that, to say the least. To be over that quickly. The Blight Kurvers is your winner for the reason. If you're still looking for a Twitter, go check it out at RFPW Fair. And coming up tomorrow after the show on our website, the exclusive vote is back. You can vote for your favourite wrestler and match of the show, give the show a rating, and earn additional Fanta Euros. Voting on your match, of course, or on yourself, is illegal and will be granted with a penalty. But the following match we go on with is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first from Omaha, Nebraska, Cody Storm. It's going to be something. That is for sure. You don't want to miss that at all. And Cody Storm, I definitely think this is one that could speak volumes. Last week, of course, the over the top Battle Royal win, but in a losing effort in the debut against Thomas Piper. It's not a good look when you lose to an academy graduate. Let's see if Storm can make it up tonight. The locker room leader, as he calls himself. Let's see what we've got. And now making his debut from Bushels, Arkansas, it's Topi Collins. Former chef brought him back to the roots after he desired his career change. Stompie Collins making his debut, and I'm pretty damn sure where he's from. New Zealand. Yeah, I got that. I got it. Oh, it's America. Oh, okay. I couldn't tell by the hat, flag, vest, all that. Pants. Couldn't give it away, could you? Well, let's see what we got. Cody Storm and Stompie Collins, which has changed his attire. Okay. Right then. Alright. Cody Storm not off to the best start, so let's see what we've got. And knee strikes right to the face. Oh man. I heard backstage that GM Justice Stone was very interested in the work of Cody Storm at the training center that we have. Springboard, a little kick, we saw that. 1, 2, we saw it in a previous match here tonight. It worked out brilliantly. Let's see if it works out for Cody Storm here tonight. He's hammering the fits down the face of Stompie Collins. Going to the top rope now. Referee also jumping in, taking a look. See what everything's done according to the rules. Oh no, he misses it. Happens. Still finds the opening, and there's another huge kick from the back flip. That is amazing. Roll through with a deep six. Cover by Cody Storm. No! A kick out at the final millisecond. Can he withstand? No. Collins fights back. Stunned. Yes, he's got to try and get him away. And there's the cover. Referee counts. And that is it. Out of nowhere, Stompie Collins wins. The GM Justice Stunt in the back must be looking at what the hell just happened. Because let's face it, Cody Storm was en route for something good, but will that change? Will that change his fortune? Oh my! We gotta wait what that's gonna bring. We'll have to find out, but we'll get there, I guess. Wow! Did not expect that, but don't go anywhere. There's still 2 championship matches and 3 more additional matches to come your way. We've only been through match number 4 out of the great 9 in the evening. We move on with the women's division with a debutante and an academy graduate. Following match is scheduled for 1. Oh boy. 1 fall, and she is dangerous. From Birmingham, England, she is Annie. Born to parents who never loved her, she was forced to become friends with her own imagination. That meant a lot of things. She was never fit as a normal person during the younger years, and people have been avoiding her because she's been described as crazy, weird. Whatever day, the imaginary friends have become more real and they have become to control her actions, and she obeys no matter how evil they are. The eyes on a mask, they guide her. Oh boy. Well, check if everything's safe. I think we still have the safety feature activated on the chainsaw. But yeah, that's dangerous. Don't do this at home. And please don't use it against your opponent. That's a set of lace. Here we go from the women's division from Cologne, Germany. She is an academy graduate. Devony, Jackee. Made her debut 2 weeks ago on the first season episode against Veronica Vega. Lost that effort. Maybe it is tonight. Such important things still to come your way. And as mentioned earlier tonight, next week's episode exclusively on our website, RFPW.com, and the week after, our Crossroads pay-per-view. Somebody mentioned in the chat, I think Devony Jackee could be the one to watch this season. Definitely true, but we've got a lot of women in those ropes in a couple of weeks' time, so I just don't want to be too sure of that, but definitely a contender. Later on in the main event, the Women's Championship vacated. And let's see who becomes a new one. Oh, look at that, Annie. Fighting off strong. Puts Jackee in the corner. There's a fight going on. And it's a valid fight. Oh no. Watch it. Shot fire with a double knee strike. Look at that. Oh, I don't know what Devony was doing. Relaxing in the corner, never any good. Till the wall power slam. And Annie. Oh, that. What? Don't know what that was. Looked like some headbutts. She calls Hill's headbutt. And isn't enough? It is. Well, we've already put away the chainsaw. I could say that. In the corner. Something that you can't say, so. Oh boy, let's keep Annie far, far away. For now. Because oh my goodness. That is dangerous. Oh, no, oh my goodness, she's got a pipe now. Holy Moses. Why does she keep finding these things? What in the blue hell? In the meantime, we will enlighten you about our network. The Azure Sky Sports Network will be going live on April 30th. We'll keep you all up to date on that. We want to thank our partners at VWA, PWN, Hunter Pro Wrestling, and Emergence Independent Wrestling. All part of the Azure Sky Sports Network debuting next week. And the following match is scheduled for one fall. And it is an RFPW Live Division matchup. Introducing first the Essex Pitbull, accompanied by Champagne Charlie. It is Ian Frost. Well, last week they competed in a tag team match against the Church of Light, which they lost. They're good friends again. I think this is the way to go. And now the opponent. Represented by DKW Academy, aka Dropkicks, Founder Jackson, Sam DeFrain. Well, keep an eye out for a training location near you in Purfleet, Essex, and also now with a second location in London, the DKW Academy, known as Dropkicks, hosts shows all over the Essex area and is one of the training grounds of British pro wrestling for the last 25 years. Let's go check them out. Check your Facebook, Twitter for DKW Academy. Proud partner of RFPW Live in 2017, which is why they are featured weekly, including wrestlers that have taken part, just like Champion Charlie and Ian Frost, in our RFPW Live show. Essex Pitbull stepped away from wrestling a bit, then went back to building, and now is back inside the squared circle. Oh yeah, look at him. Might not be as tall as in size, but definitely one of the strong men of DKW and RFPW. And more RFPW Live people will be in action pretty soon in this squared circle. Ian Frost, oh no, look at that. Over Sam DeFrain goes. Oh, I didn't expect that. But just look at that. DeFrain is no easy lift, but look at Frosty Frost. Drawing him around like it's a rag doll. Jesus. Yeah, show of the strength. Sam now from the springboard lariat. Gotta be precise here. 2 count. Great counter maneuver there. Champagne Charlie and Founder Jackson looking on. Lovely elbow drop by Sam DeFrain. Going and seeking the top rope right now. Frost on his feet again. Taking over control once more. Puts DeFrain in the ropes. We're hoping to get RFPW Live 2 in 2023. Oh goodness. You can watch parts of RFPW Live on the YouTube channel of RFPW Live, Raging Falcon Pro Wrestling. If you want us to help support us hosting a second RFPW Live, you can always directly support us by watching these shows at money. Visit our site at money. And also, of course, by directly donating. And we will get more into details later in the year on how you could do that. Founder Jackson trying to intervene on behalf of Sam DeFrain. Champagne Charlie looking on well to his tag team partner. One of his mentors as well. Look at that. Poor Sammy DeFrain. It's over. The Essex Pitbull, Ian Frost, is your winner. Can definitely not be too unhappy. Look at that springboard lariat. That was a feature in itself. And soon our RFPW Live champion Taylor Essex, now known as Taylor James, will be back inside the squared circle. The first time in over, well, 4 years. But when that will be, this remains to be seen. The Essex Pitbull, Ian Frost, the winner of the matchup. Founder Jackson not happy with Sam DeFrain. Had planned more. He's really on it, the life coach. But next up, it's our second championship match of the evening. This time for the European Championship. Following match is scheduled for one fall, and it's for the RFPW Fight European Championship. Introducing first, the challenger from Lincoln, Nebraska. Ranked number 2 on the order merit. It's Richard Everett. Let's see if he's got the shots to get this thing going. Censorship, censorship, and censorship. Gotta keep it clean. Richard Everett, after a good start this season, is what made him earn the opportunity. Defeated Marcus Jackson 2 weeks ago, and last week defeating Duke Drama, putting him on second in the order merit, and that's a valid position to get a championship match in. Let's see how that moves on as the season progresses. But tonight, he's getting an opportunity. Lovely in purple. But he's got no easy feat. Because he's going to meet the man from Seoul, South Korea. He is the current reigning and defending European champion, SKC. 2 weeks ago, debuting in this season 9 or 9th year of RFPW, defeating Chandler Sill and Nathan Erickson in a triple threat match. And last week, the upset, you could tell it, but you saw it coming, defeating Jackson Oak to become the new European champion. He's mentioned that he's going to do something extra spectacular at the pay-per-view with this title. So let's see what he's got, if he keeps it tonight. That is the question. And we will get the answer between now and somewhere 20 minutes. Because this match has a 20-minute time limit. Should a time limit expire, this match is considered a draw, and a champion will keep his belt. In the case of a can-out or disqualification, the title can change hands. The flags of Germany, France and the European Union. Sorry about it, UK, but you were mentioned on one of the other belts. Richard Everett, a well-deserving challenger. But there's much more to come your way. And I've been hearing thoughts and trails of what is going on backstage, but we'll get a look at that next week. YouTube.com/RFW2014. So you can find all the shows, and SKC is sort of meditating towards the start of this matchup. You don't want to miss out on that at all. And you're not, because you're watching Fight Night 193. 2 months time, our 200th episode will be coming up. But wait, there is always more. Richard Everett and SKC. Here we go. SKC's got to try and get it up to a good start. Lovely clothesline right there. Taunting immediately. It's got to be careful with that. The cockiness can get to your head. It's what cost Oak the title last week. And SKC could just as easily lose it again. Takedown now. SKC. Ooh. So close. Ouch. On the outside. We don't want to see a can out because you know what can happen. Who is your prediction to win? Let us know in the chat. It's going to be your pick, Everett or SKC. But also watching these shows and voting and being active on our Twitter and Discord earn additional fan tiers next to the Order Merit to enhance yourself in a training center. Looking at the suicide dive by Everett. Gets up quickly but completely misses it. SKC back to the outside. That might have cost Everett a title there. Looking out. That's a huge cut on SKC's face. Not the first time we're saying that. So far, we've seen it every match has been in action with. And that might be the painful act that's coming up next. But so far, being busted open has not laid some small eggs. In fact, it has brought SKC the opportunity and the title. SKC going back inside the ring now. On a shoulder roll from the springboard line sold. SKC trying to finish it up. Booyah! And SKC, I thought that was it. The V trigger, not enough. Gotta keep an eye out for the European champion. SKC definitely working hard to getting things done here. Dig on the arms. And Everett is in trouble. Oh no. Missed. Everett opening there. Springboard. Punchline. Getting kicked so hard in the sternum. Trying to take the breath out. Yeah, bow and arrow shot fired. Everett now to the top rope. Trying to gain some momentum there. Takes him down. Goes for that cover now. Only a 1 count. And that must be very frustrating and disappointing for Richard Everett. Fighting so hard. Oh, that was going to go pedigree. Oh, roll through. Goodness. But a rope break and force. Rope under the leg under the rope. Make it vice versa. SKC back in control. And a springboard line all of his own from SKC. And that is it. Ever 2 huge mistakes with a rope break and the earlier suicide dive. Front flip connection that completely missed. The V trigger by SKC. And that is a victory right there. Very successful in that retrospect. And you could see Everett wind knocked out of him, and that was it. Nothing more to hide, nothing more to prove. Brought up a fight. But your winner and still European champion, SKC. We now move on as the Everett champion. What's going on with all of that? He's going to face a familiar face. The following match is scheduled for 1 fall. And introducing first, from Chicago, Illinois, ranked number 3 on the Order Merit. He is the current reigning Everett champion, Edward Jackson. a successful defense last week against Blight Kurvers. So let's see what we've got. Oh, he's making an air guitar out of the for title. Let's say that is a choice. But definitely Edward Jackson is in the hunt for keeping a title around his waist. Who's going to be the opponent at Crossroads? Good questions. The questions need answers. And we'll find it out in the next 2 weeks. And now his opponent, making his return to the RFPW ring from El Paso, Texas. He is the former tag team champion, Architect. Former tag team champion alongside the Pebble. And they were called Architect's Pebble for a reason. They held the title for 85 days, and Architect has come home. Renewed himself completely, but still. Job well done. Let's see how he will perform here tonight. These two will go heavy hitting against each other. Let's see what we've got. Edward Jackson. Great work with a bulldog there. And is that how you don't hope so for Architect? But you never know. Let's see what we've got coming up, because of course Edward Jackson has said Dan Masters has been hiding. Of course, from which he won the title. Dan Masters next week will open up the show and talk a little bit about how he feels about all that jazz. Edward Jackson's got a clear vision. If Dan's not showing up, he's going to find somebody else, just like Blight Kurvers last week once he defeated. So one Hall of Famer and longest reigning EFED champion of all time down. Everybody else still left to go, but can Architect topple over the EFED champion? It's off to a good start. Switch of the momentum side in Architect's favour. Question is, will Edward Jackson turn it round fully? So many questions. Not always a time for answers. And I can tell you, well, that's it. Who would have thought so? Can't always guess it, but that's the way it is. The EFED champion, Edward Jackson, strikes and wins again. But now it's time for the main event of the evening. The vacant women's title. Got to talk a little bit about this one. But the following match is scheduled for 1 fall. And it's a triple threat match for the vacant Everett Women's Championship. Introducing first, ranked number 1 in the order merit, the former 5-time Women's Tag Team Champion, the former 2-time Women's Champion, the Netherlands 2021 Wrestling Grand Prix winner, World Champion of 2021, and Hall of Famer, Kimberly Blight. Yeah, that's a reason why that's been going the way it's been going. Let's see, I'm always up for surprises there. This triple threat match scheduled for 1 fall for the women's title. A little wink there. She knows what's coming. But does everybody else know? Next up from Leeds, England. She is Chelsea. Say. Well, she didn't make a losing effort against Kimberly Blight and against Veronica Vega, but she definitely pulled on a good display, and that's the reason why she has been entered into this match. Goes to show, because the other 2 women are in this one as well. Chelsea, wife of Dallas, of Warrior J. Let's see where we go from here on out. So we go from here on out into the great ways and shapes that form this matchup. The first from West Palm Beach, Florida, ranked number 2 in the order merit. It is Veronica Vega. Let's talk about the Women's Championship, because it's been a roller coaster. It was Tina held the title 66 days before losing it to Christina Jean at the final pay-per-view of the season, the Winter Games. And then, as easy as it sounds, Christina Jean just didn't sign up for a new contract. And that's why we had to vacate it. That is why we are here. And the women's title also has received a makeover, just like every title belt this season. And there it is, the Women's Championship on the line. Who will walk away? Kimberly Blight, Chelsea Say, or Veronica Vega? Next week we'll crown the challenger for the women's title here tonight. So whoever wins next week will face the woman getting the big belt here on Fight at 193. Go follow us on Twitch if you haven't done so, twitch.tv/RFPW Network, youtube.com/RFPW2014, and Twitter at RFPWFed. Don't forget also next week, April 30th, the Azure Sky Sports Network, with all its members, Hunter Pro Wrestling, Emergence Independent Wrestling, for Light Wrestling Alliance, known as VWA. As you see, lovely 8 seasons, and the Pro Wrestling Network, PWN, all involved next to RFPW. Look at a takeover between all of these three women. Doing a fine job. Veronica Vega looking out, as we say, standing moonsault, and Veronica Vega breaks up the count. Triple threats for anything can happen in this 1-4 match. Can only be happy about that one. Just look at that. Oh no. Hits us once again by Blight. Such veteranism. Been a long time in this squared circle that is RFPW since 2015. We saw late 2021 to vie over control, which he gained in a mixed tag team match against brother and RFPW earner Jeffrey Blight. But here tonight she's been doing a fine job. Now the double team by Chelsea and Veronica with a DDT. For every woman for herself, unless it does help you out. Completely legal, completely logical. Running over the back and then double leg drop kick. And a running jumping clothesline by Kimberly Blight. There it is, veteranism. Handstand hit scissors. Cover now. 1, 2, no, just a 1 count. You automatically expect it, but it doesn't always happen. And there's a spine buster by Blight. Onto Vega. Now up against the knees, Chelsea say, not paying attention, being struck with a club to the neck. Bulldog now. Chelsea's got to be careful. Trying to take over now. Look at a deathlift powerbomb sitting out. Vega now fighting back, but there's Blight. Oh Jesus, you see that backhand chop. Holy Moses. That is something else. Can you blame her? You can't. That's the way it is. Look at that. Right back by the hair now. I can't imagine that's it. No, just a 1 count. But Chelsea tries to make some room here. Got us in space. Look at the combination. Flying in with the knees. Damn. Takedown now. With a reverse leg sweep. And Chelsea. Butterfly suplex. Lovely. Veronica Vega trying to fight back. Rolls away the shoulder roll. Double team now to Kimberly Blight. Cody tried to take out the Hall of Famer, the veteran, the multi-time women's tag team champion. Oh, and a breaker from the cover by Veronica Vega. Well, the cover was by Veronica Vega. And Chelsea broke it up. Oh, look at that. Snake eyes into the corner. Blight just going off against the crowd, just like nothing's going on at all. You've got to love that. The arms torqued once again. Chelsea now vigorously kicking in. Lower back and head of Veronica Vega now stretching that arm once again. My goodness. Blight looking on, trying to take advantage. Nope. Face first. All their fates planned. Chelsea safe. Shot fire with a DDT. Only a 1 count. Lovely kicks to the face. And Chelsea say are looking to trigger the ending. Oh my goodness, lovely handstand work there. And now a takedown by Kimberly Blight from the springboard action. What a kick right to the face, no 2 count. Gotta be kidding me, these women laying it all out in line, trying to get a little bit of space and momentum going. But no room offer at all. Throw away like a rag doll. And just look at Kimberly Blight, motivated as always, resilient. As never before, butterfly suplex by Chelsea State to Veronica Vega. And there she goes again. Now this time into the head scissors. Kim Blight, veteran. Purely skilled. Knows just what she needs to do. To not waste any energy either. Again, and a shot fired. Chelsea say becomes no. Veronica Vega, there she is again. West Palm Beach, Florida will be going mad if it happens. But somehow Chelsea say England represented in this matchup. Who's going to come out best? Will we say Blight, Vega, or Chelsea as a champion? Look at that. Lovely swinging. Face plants. No. Taking up the legs. Yes, there it is. You could have mentioned it. Leg drops by Veronica Vega. But is it enough? Not yet. She's saying, oh look at me, I'm thinking about it, I'm smart. But she's doubting herself and that's never any good. Didn't get a second to think at all. Oh, shot fired by Kim Blight with a DDT. Is that it? No. 2 again. Look at Chelsea on the outside trying to recuperate from what has happened. Into the corner. Oh, Kimmerfaction. Chelsea tries to steal it. Lovely. That's the way you should do it. And Chelsea. Oh my goodness. The back destroyer. Can Chelsea really go for it? My goodness. Women laying it all out on the line here tonight to win that vacant women's title. Full mount, unloading those punches. Oh, counter with a drop toe hold. Don't know what happened there, but it's a 2 count. Very close there, Kimberly Blight. Oh, lovely snap across the face. And takes it down again with a springboard running bulldog combination. Blight's got to decide quickly. And does. Kimberfaction. Veronica Vega's out on the outside. And that is it. That is it. That's all they have written for tonight. She does it again. The Hall of Famer, the World Champion of Season 8, and the Dutch Wrestling Grand Prix winner of all the call for accolades. Multi-time Academy Women's Champion as well. Here is your winner and the new 3-time EFE Women's Champion, Kimberly Blight. You couldn't believe it, but a night has flown by. Next week, officially and exclusively, only on RFPW.weebly.com. Fight Night 194, where we'll crown all the #1 contenders. Debutantes will come in, and much more. So don't miss out. This has been Fight Night 193. I wish you all the best. Good night.